Coach, you mentioned in the press conference that winning a regional wasn't a goal, but that was a great accomplishment. And talk about what that did for the confidence of your athletes coming in this week.
I think it was really great for our confidence. Like I said, not that it wasn't really a goal, but it wasn't something that we had hedged our bets on and really buckled down in creating team goals for the season. I think that one of the main goals that we've talked about is coming home with some hardware from the national tournament and doing well at the national duels. So sometimes those other things you don't really even talk too much about it because you believe it's part of the process already. And so for us to go in there and wrestle teams like King and Emmanuel that have been around for a very long time and have older girls and people who have been there before, and to leave with a title, it just says a lot about the consistency of what we're doing. We did qualify 14 girls, but all 15 of our girls were placers, and we put ourselves in a position to win and not just kind of squeak by, but win in dominant fashion. And I think confidence-wise, it really just showed our girls that when they own who they are, they're really going to show everybody what we're doing here.
Now, you guys have been able to recruit some really good athletes the last few years, and it's showing up on the mat, right? I mean, is part of that, as a Division I program, the first Division I program, school that's really made a commitment to women's wrestling, helping you get some of these hammers that are making a difference?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't believe the Division I title really makes a huge difference, but it is something we talk about. I think it's part of our culture, it's part of our characteristics and what we're trying to do and build on. But I do believe really our culture and the girls that we have in our program is why we're landing the people we're landing. People want to be around positivity, people want to be around healthy lifestyle, and just people who enjoy the sport of wrestling and want to get better every day. So I think when you bring somebody with the same mentality around, that automatically they're gonna, their eyebrows are gonna go up and say, hey, maybe I need to be around these girls consistently, because really that's what's gonna shape their college experience and shape who they become as a wrestler and really as a person overall. So
now, you guys have proved over the years you beat All-Americans. Getting a national champ or multiple national champions is something that would be a big positive step. Do you see any of that this year? Do you got some kids you think that could win this tournament?
Absolutely. We've got a few even at the same weight class. So we've got a few girls who are in the mix. We've got great opportunities. We have some girls who haven't seen the top competition yet, so maybe some people don't know who they are really. But everybody right now is making a name for themselves, and getting on top of the podium is something that's going to be really special for our program, and we have girls that are ready to do it. Like a lot of the programs leading up to this, we know we're peaking at the right time. We know we're putting in the right mindset to approaching this tournament, and knowing that maybe we're not a number one seed in a bracket isn't changing our approach to stepping on the mat and knowing we've got a job to do, and we've got people on our team who are capable of special things, and that's our mantra for the weekend is let's go do something special.
Well, hey, congratulations on a great season so far. Looking forward to seeing it. Is this thing going to be the toughest one we've had, you think?
Absolutely. Every year, exponentially, this tournament gets tougher, and it's the best thing in the world because that makes our girls want to get tougher. It makes them want to put in that extra effort to grow this sport continually and continue to make us not just a national powerhouse, but turning our women's wrestling here in the USA, a world powerhouse. So we see it when we're bringing home titles from the Olympics and the World Championships. That's all going to be a catalyst of what's coming from this NCWWC and future NCAA tournament.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.